So, you saw the title, little update on my trading journey. I got scammed and I lost. I mean, I'll just explain from the start. So, basically, as you guys know, I joined a mentorship. The mentor's AG Trades, and I joined in August of 2025. It was $1,000. I joined a Discord server, and then like access to his like private videos through WAP, and then eventually, before he raised prices in October, I paid an additional $1,500 for the one-on-one mentorship, so 2.5K total. And um, I mean, I don't really want to get into it too much because like there's bigger fish to fry for this video, but like um, and I also don't want to sound like I'm coping because ultimately I made decisions like, or I didn't make decisions that could have made me profitable and vice versa. Like for a lot of the time I was like just not really paying attention on the charts or off the charts completely because like my cooked sleep schedule during break. But basically like the mentorship, it didn't really have that much value. Um, my mentor AG, he like wouldn't really respond all the time. Sometimes he'd like take over a day to respond, and most of the time he would just respond with like one, like YA yeah or yes, like just very dry responses. And I mean that wasn't the case all the time. Like there was times that if I kind of pushed him, he would talk more. But for 2.5K, I think that you should do more than that. But that's not really what we're getting into. So I was doing that like, and then really the last 3 weeks, I was consistently on the charts, asking like talking to him whenever I would trade, like so talking to him a few times a week. Still the dry responses, but it kind of was what it was. And then I didn't realize that he was actually kind of exposed for editing his P&L in the video. And then he came on and said like, okay, that was the only time I did this. And then it didn't really die, but it kind of calmed down. And then that was a little bit ago. And then like recently, there was a huge debate about him being scared to show his P&L calendar, like or the Top Step calendar, and this was really weird. He was like no, like he would dodge all the questions. He actually would delete a few of the questions because he was hosting like a free Q&A, and people kept on asking him to post the question, like to post the calendar, and so he would delete those. He would have his friend, who's a moderator, delete them, and so obviously that's like a terrible look. And so that's what kind of made me like, okay, why is he not like, you just take a screenshot? And he was like, oh, I don't want people to see how much I'm making. I'm like, bro, you like claim that you're making this much money. Like, what does it matter? Um, and he was like, okay, I'm just gonna live trade. And then he did that for 2 days, but he never took any trades. He took like a pre-market trade one day, which is weird. Like, if you're gonna live trade, why would you trade beforehand? Because then you're just not gonna trade live. You're just gonna talk. And then the second day was like Buns PA, so it didn't really matter. But that was like Wednesday of last week, I believe. Oh, wait, today's Wednesday, so that was a week ago. And then I'm not like super active in the Discord because like it's not that deep. It's just a Discord server. But on Friday I went to a hardcore show and I was with my friend who's also in the same mentorship. Paid the same amount of money, same exact situation. Like joined the one-on-one later for an extra 1.5, but paid 1,000. And so yeah, we were driving home, and then I get like a notification that I got pinged in that server, and all of a sudden it's like, AG Trades is a scammer. All proof here. And so it was this PDF, and I downloaded it, and it's like, shit. I'm trying to remember. Was it like 17 pages, or it might look, you might have been longer than that. I but needless to say, it contained just information that was crazy, about him editing P&L, about him refusing to show the calendar and deleting the messages off that because there was moderators that like took screenshots of the audit log, and so there's all proof of that. But then there was even more stuff, about like him blocking people like that would be asking for refunds, and then like I don't know, just handling everything really poorly. And I mean, I kind of like I read through the files, but a lot more has happened since the initial files. So I kind of like I might be missing out stuff. But if you guys want to read them, like let me know, because I can just send you the link for them. But so yeah, those happened, and then all the channels got deleted except for like the announcements. So this was Friday at like 9:45, and we were like, "What the fuck happened?" And so all there was it was the announcement channel, and he goes like, "Channels will be up shortly," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go to bed, and then it's gonna be like something." But like, I don't trust this guy anymore. I just read all these files of him being a fraud. Like, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Saturday, Sunday, no response from him. So I like, reach out for a refund. Like, message him, and I mean, no response. And then eventually, my friend sends me an invite to this other Discord server that I think it was one of his students that became profitable, made. And so I joined that, and a lot of other people kind of flocked to there because obviously there was no channels in the normal Discord server. So then that's where we were all talking. Like everyone kind of decided like, okay, yeah, like we can't trust him. We need to get refunds. And so like a lot of people reached out. I messaged him multiple times, nothing, and a lot of crazy stuff happened. But basically, for my situation, I messaged him on Discord like multiple times, and then like he didn't respond for over a day. And so then I texted him, and he still didn't respond. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to try and go through WAP, which is like where I paid. I paid for the group mentorship, the 1,000 through WAP, and then I PayPal'd him for the 1,500. But I was like, okay, I want to try and get my 1,000 back through WAP. And then they're like, oh, you paid for that over 120 days ago. We can't do anything. I was like, okay, that sucks for me, but people that did this recently, like, that's good for them. But unfortunately, he withdrew all his WAP funds, so they couldn't issue the refunds because they had no funds to issue it from. If that makes sense. So that's like pretty scummy. But and so yeah, he was like ignoring everyone, and then he ended up blocking me on Discord, and like a lot of other people, because in one of the announcements he was like, because people were claiming that like he blocked students, and he's like, oh, I've never blocked a student, and then like a day and a half later he blocked students for asking for refunds. I can like, if you guys want to say, I can like pull up my DMs. Like I wasn't like be like, you fucking scammer, like give me my shit back. I literally was just like, yo, like no hate, can I just get a refund? Like this is what I paid you on these dates, like can you just refund me? And so yeah, and so obviously I got blocked, and tons of other people did too. My friend did, even though AG, there's DMs of AG talking about my friend saying he was like an exemplary, like the perfect student or whatever. He's like a really good student. So like you'd think he'd at least give him a refund, but no. So contacting AG for a refund didn't work. Contacting WAP for a refund didn't work. So I was like, okay, like I need to contact banks, because like I said, I paid for the $1,000 one through WAP through my bank, that my friend also paid through that same bank. So we were like, okay, we're gonna start working on like a PDF document that we can give to the bank of all this proof, for our dispute of us not getting the services that were described, because this was lifetime mentorship and access to the Discord, and like the Discord was inactive. The Discord literally, sorry, I'm kind of skipping over stuff, but the Discord ended up getting deleted. So like that's not lifetime. That was like what, like since August or whatever. So like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, I don't know, whatever that is. And so I was like, okay, I'm like, here we have grounds for dispute. And so we compiled like, I think we made, it was like 18 pages. I mean, we also made it like a sample because tons of other people were dealing with this situation where there was no WAP funds, so they couldn't get a refund through there. Obviously AG blocked everyone, so like they couldn't get a refund through there. And so yeah, like everyone was just gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have to reach out to our banks. So my friend and I were like, okay, we'll make like a template, like we'll put together all the proof and everything, and like make a template. You guys can like cater it to your needs, enter in your information, like this is what I paid on this date and stuff like that. But so we made that, and then submitted it to, I submitted it to my first bank, and because like I said, I paid two different ways, and I used two different banks. This is like complicated, but I paid for the $1,000 with a debit card, and then I paid for the $1,500 later through my through an online savings account linked to PayPal. So I reach out to the first bank, the debit card bank, and I give them the PDF, and I'm like, I got scammed. Like, I'd like to dispute this. Everything that you need is in this file. Like, let me know if you have questions. And I sent that last night, and they responded in the morning like, okay, we're gonna look through this. And then they're like, okay, I'm escalating this to the dispute department or whatever. And then they texted like, unfortunately, we're not able to issue a dispute because it was too many. It was too long ago or whatever. Like, although we appreciate your effort in like in it, making an organized document to show us everything, just basically like go fuck yourself kind of thing. I mean, I guess they were nice about it, so not really like that, but basically saying that they can't help us. And so my friend, he paid for all $2,500 through that bank, and I'm like, okay, at least I have one more bank that I can try. So I called them on the phone, the help desk like support lady, because it was customer service. I was like, I need a dispute. She was like, it was just not really a good experience. She kept on being like, not wanting me to. And I was like, no, like this is the charge. I need to dispute it. And she was like, okay, we'll look into it. And I was like, well, no, like here I've like, where do you want me to send this document to? I have all the proof of it that you need. Like, oh no, we'll look into it. I'm like, I don't know where you're gonna look into it. It just says AG PayPal. Like, what the fuck are you gonna look into from that? They're like, oh, we'll look into it and we'll let you know if we need anything. I'm like, you're gonna need shit. Like, how are you supposed to dispute something if you don't know what's going on? And then she was like, we'll contact you if you need it, if we need stuff. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm still waiting to hear from them. I'm not very hopeful based off the way that like it seemed like they didn't care. And yeah, that was in October, and it was through PayPal, friends and family. So it's not looking good. So ultimately, I'm kind of down $2,500. But I had my friend over for a movie, and we were talking about like, yeah, like sure we lost that money, but if you think about it, we got access to this new Discord server, and it's a small group. I like it, and it's like same strategy and everything. So I can like send my trades there, and I'm gonna get like the same feedback, better feedback, because I'll probably get more in-depth responses than 2 letters. But so yeah, I mean, essentially, I guess I just paid $2,500 for this server. I can look at it that way, but I was like really hoping I could get a refund so that I could, put it towards my taxes, or just, I mean, just have that money back in general. Because if the service isn't being given to me, I feel like I should have my money back. But I mean, I just kind of wanted to give an update on that because like this weekend, like a lot of mood swings. I mean, I never really got like crazy upset, but definitely I started to get pretty upset when I realized that AJ wasn't gonna respond to me. He deleted all his socials. Like, you can probably look up, I mean, you can look up like TikToks of him getting exposed, and you can probably find clips, but like his channel's deleted, his Instagram's deleted. I'm sure his TikTok's deleted. I don't really check TikTok, but yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. It's like so scummy to just take everyone's money and dip. There's a 15-year-old dude, like kid in the server, that he like borrowed money from his sister for it, and like was so confident that AG was real, like it was not a scammer. And then now he's trying to figure out how he's gonna get the money back, because if he tells his sister he got scammed, she's gonna be pissed. There was another situation where this dude literally joined the one-on-one, paid $4,000 because AG raised the prices, $4 fucking grand, and joined like the Thursday, and then everything shut down the Friday. So, and he couldn't, like, sure, that's under 120 days he could refund on WAP, but AG withdrew all the WAP funds. Like, he's just out of $4,000. So yeah, I mean, I don't really, like, I'm not like a trading channel. Like, I mean, it's my like journal channel, so I'm not gonna like talk about the situation in depth, but he handled it terribly. Like, obviously he's a scammer, he doesn't really care, I guess. But some of you might be wondering like, oh, why'd you buy his course if he was a scammer? Because at first he was pretty genuine. He's a student of Cole Trades. That interview, Cole deleted that interview, so probably can't find it, but he was a student of Cole, and at first he was pretty genuine. And like he would, I don't know, in August, like when I joined the $1,000, he was like still posting payouts and stuff like that. But I don't know, recently, the last few months, he got really lazy. He wouldn't even wake up for New York Open, which, like, if you're a mentor, you should be trading that and sending your signals to that because that's what people pay you to do. But so like it was mainly the last few months where it just all went downhill, and then that's where like he got exposed for doing a lot of stuff. So, um, damn, this video is long, but I mean it's kind of a monumental thing for my journey, so it is what it is. But it's kind of fucking crazy to think because like when I started my journey, I never would have thought that something like this would happen. I mean, obviously there's so many like LARPers out there, but I never thought like that it would happen to me, that I'd get like rug pulled basically. Um, but I mean, like I said, it's not a total loss. The strategy is profitable because I know multiple people that became profitable from it, and like I said, I'm in one of their like discords, so I'm still gonna trade it. Um, it's like the money that'll come back. Obviously, right now I like really need it, and it sucks, but that's a few payouts or one payout or whatever, that I can get it back. And if anything, this is like more reason. This is more motivation for me to make trading work, because if I'm like, oh, I got scammed, I quit. Like now I'm genuinely out of 2.5k compared to if I get profitable from a strategy. At least not only can I get payouts with that strategy and pay back that 2.5k that I lost, but at least I can like say that I learned something from his mentorship that made me money. And like the other thing, I joined this new Discord group, so essentially maybe I just view it as I paid 2.5k for that new group. But I mean, it does suck. There's like a lot more to it that I'm leaving out, but I kind of just wanted to more so talk about my thing. But I mean, like I said, if I don't know how many people are gonna watch this, but if people want the full story, I guess I could make a video on that. But like, I'm not really like a trading guru. I'm fucking retarded. Whatever the word is, like in the sense that I could. I don't know if I could make a good enough video to explain everything, but like I said, there's the files. I could share the files that we made for our bank, like the template. If anyone wants them, just ask. I'm not gonna gatekeep because like, I mean, I don't know. Ankit might be watching this fucking video, AG, and like, if you are, alright, bro, that's crazy. But like, I doubt it, bro. He's probably just people found his like address and shit. I mean, dude, if I don't want to be a course seller, so like I don't think I'll ever have a community that like you have to pay for. Like I just want to upload all my free sauce to YouTube. But like if I ever have a community, bro, there's no way I'm scamming motherfuckers because, dude, these dudes found his parents' house, his university. They were on the phone, like calling his university, emailing his university to let him know, like to let them know that their student like committed financial crimes. Because I mean, he committed fraud. Like, dude, there's no they found his apartment building. They found his car, like license plates. I don't know. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, and I mean, I'm not trying to like deal with any of that either because that's just like a bigger thing than being scammed. Because now they're trying to like, I don't really know what they're trying to do. Like, it all kind of blew over because like people realized pretty soon that like, wait, you guys are kind of going crazy. Like, the money will come back. Just chill. And so, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, for me personally, I'm viewing that like, holy shit, they did all that, just because they scammed them, and like, who knows, like, he probably had to change his phone number. People leaked his phone number, um, like, I'm just saying, if I start a community, I'm not scamming people because there's no way I'm dealing with those repercussions, and also like, you just have to be a really shitty human being to do that because he claims that he makes so much money. Like, I remember one of his YouTube videos, he said he was officially a millionaire or whatever. Like, bro, like, if I scam people or Because that's the thing. He kept on saying that like, oh, it's all painted to point like it's painted to put me in a bad light, and that like a lot of it's like not true or just blown out of proportion or whatever. And so like he handled it terribly because he never made a video addressing it. He just deleted everything and vanished. But if I was in that situation where I had some shit against me and like I explained it or I didn't explain it and people wanted a refund, if I was like a full LARP and like I didn't actually have that much money, then like I guess that's a different story. But like AG's like I think AG was genuinely like bred it up because he was profitable. He might still be profitable. So like, he definitely has money. So like why doesn't he just give people refunds? Like I mean I know that's like kind of a dumb question. Why doesn't the scammer care about people? But like I'm just saying if somehow I'm ever in that situation, which like I never want to be, and I never will be because I'm not a fucking retard like Ankit. Everyone's getting their money back. I mean, it's not that fucking hard to be like, okay, this guy texted me. Okay, he paid this. Actually, I can't refund on WAP, but like, what's your PayPal? And then like, sorry, like I know you probably think I'm a scammer, but like at least got your money back. Peace. Like, how fucking hard is that to do? But nope, I guess that didn't happen. Which I don't know, is what it is. But I should let this situation go behind me because at the end of the day, it's just some like 19-year-old kid that I don't know had a course and I don't know got the better of me because I mean I guess I fell for it even though I mean he was genuine at the time I bought it and I did learn some things from him. But yeah, definitely crazy how that all ended because this is March. If I would have told myself like in September, I mean I know I bought it in August, but like when I was in the midst of it, like midst of learning his strategy, like that this would happen, like yo, your mentor is gonna block you and block everyone you know, and like completely remove everything and not give anyone refunds. I would have been like, what? That's crazy. Like there's no way. But I don't know. Something must have happened the last few months because he fucking switched up like crazy. But I'm making like a 22-minute video already. I need to be done. So I guess final thoughts. I'm wrapping up here. I think it's going to be a very monumental weekend of my trading journey. 313. That's kind of when everything went down. And the following Saturday and Sunday and Monday. But like, bro. Like I said, it's more motivation now because I can't quit trading because then I'm actually out that money. So I'm going to become profitable. And I really want to. The goal is to like become profitable. And once I'm sustainable enough, just like leak all my shit. That sounds crazy, but like, alright guys, I literally went from like not even knowing how to make money online to doing all this bullshit to then becoming profitable. Like, here's what you genuinely need to know, and not hiding it behind some paywall or hiding like doing a 20-minute YouTube video where you just like briefly talk about the things like surface level. Like, no, bro, not really. I don't know if I want to create like a boot camp. Like, I don't know. I'll figure that out eventually. But I just want to give out so much free sauce because like I feel like there's a lot of people in my situation where they want to make money online and they don't really know how to do it because I mean, you never know if someone's a scammer. You don't really want to buy a course because, like, I mean, I guess you don't know if they're a scammer, but also you might not have money. And, I don't know, you might just, like, feel like you don't understand how to actually do it. Or you might not be smart enough because that's how I feel at times with this. But you just got to keep going. Yeah, almost 25 minutes. I really should pack it up. But, like I said, lost $2,500. Wait, $2,500. On my mentorship, but you know it's gonna come back. I know it will. I have a goal to make $10,000 online this year. I mean, hopefully we can make way more than that, but that pays for that and a lot more. So yeah, that's kind of it. If you guys want more information on the Axel situation, let me know. It would be kind of fun. Like I have all the evidence to kind of create like a real video against him, but it's also like it's not that deep. Like he disappeared. I'm not getting my money back. I might as well just get over it. But if people like are genuinely curious, I will drop the link to the AG files and the bank files that we used, because all the evidence is in there, and it's clear as day. But yeah, that's kind of it. So I guess this is just like a fresh start. Mid-March 2026 trading journey got restarted. Not really restarted, but like revamped. And now I'm on a different path, and I actually feel pretty confident. And I mean, yeah, I'm excited about this new group that I'm in. So that's kind of it. Definitely like at the lowest, hopefully at the lowest. I don't want to say this because as John B or whoever in Outer Banks says, like uh something about like if you think you're at rock bottom, you can always go lower, something like that. Like I don't want to claim that I'm on rock bottom, but bro, genuinely my situation is cooked with trading. Blocked by my mentor, lost $2,500, owe basically $3,500 in taxes. I have like not much money in my bank account, like a few $100s. Donated plasma just to fucking like pay for Costco groceries. So yeah, we're kind of cooked. But I mean, I hope that I can look back on the situation and just be grateful that I still continue to put the work in and that I didn't quit, because I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like a lot of people would probably quit. Um, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't even got to the worst of it yet. But like I said, I don't really think anything's going to stop me now. If I've been through all that, I hope it's only up from here. But yeah, once again, if you guys want more information on the situation, let me know. I'll drop the files. But for now, peace.